Hebrews 1, 8-12.
But of the Son he says, your throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of uprightness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated wickedness. Therefore, God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness beyond your companions. And you, Lord, laid the foundation of the earth in the beginning, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like a garment. Like a robe, you will roll them up. Like a garment, they will be changed. But you are the same, and your years will have no end.
If this is not an obliteration of anti-Trinitarianism, I don't know what is, because I want you to guys pay attention, because the demons are manifesting as we're muzzling them by the power of Jesus Christ. Here it says, God the Father speaks to the Son. And in verse 10, God the Father speaking to the Son says to the Son, you are the Lord, my Son, who laid the foundation of the earth in the beginning, and the heavens are the work of your hands, meaning your power, your infinite power made the heavens. They will perish, but you remain the same. You're unlike creation. Creation is changing and wearing out, but you're the same, right? And then it says, like a rope, you'll roll them up. You will roll them up, but your years are the same, never end. Now, you know why this is mind-blowing? God the Father just quoted Psalm 102, verses 25-27, which is about Jehovah being the unchangeable creator, and applied those words to his Son.
Exactly.
He just quoted Psalm 102, 25-27, where the psalmist glorifies Jehovah for being the unchangeable creator, and he applied that to the Son. So you have the Father calling the Son Jehovah God Almighty.
Right.
Show them that.
That's right. You got the Father calling the Son Yahweh Almighty, Jehovah Almighty. Psalm 102, verse 25 and 27. Of old, you laid the foundation of the earth. This is addressing Yahweh. And the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you will remain. They will all wear out like a garment. You will change them like a robe, and they will pass away. But you are the same, and your years have no end.
Just in case they don't know who the psalm is talking about, look at verse 1. Start at the superscription, verse 1 to see. This psalm is talking about Jehovah, not a creature. But the Father says, this is my Son Jesus that's being referred to. So guys, I want help me understand. If Hebrews 1 begins with the Father glorifying, praising Jesus as Jehovah God, creator, sustainer of all creation, who's unchangeable by nature, as the Jehovah God, whom all angels must worship, who is the exact imprint of the Father's uncreated nature, who is sustaining the entire creation, giving life to it by his powerful word, who sits enthroned alongside of him, all of which the Old Testament says is only true of Jehovah. How in the world are you going to go to Hebrews 5 and deny what Hebrews 1 already told us about Jesus?
Exactly.
And this psalm is about who?
The psalm is about Yahweh.
But the Father says it's about Jesus, my Son.
The Father says it's about Jesus.
And this psalm is a psalm of praise where the psalmist is worshiping Jehovah. In other words, Hebrews is saying this psalm is actually a psalm where the Father is worshiping the Son, if you define worship to mean glorifying. Here you have the Father glorifying, praising, i.e. worshiping the Son as the unchangeable Jehovah God Almighty, creator, sustainer of all things.
Yeah.
Game over.